Transform your money mindset in order to transform your money game. So if you're an entrepreneur, you desire to have more money and bring more money into your life through your business so that can grow and you can create the life that you desire. Or anyone in this world, if you're entrepreneurial minded or just in life, we all want to receive more money. But we have certain things that are holding us back and stopping us from receiving the amount of money that we want in our lives. And in this video, we're going to go over what's holding you back from doing so and 2 major steps. We might even throw in an extra one. 2 major steps that you're able to implement in order to open yourself up to receive the money that you desire to have in your life. My name is Wohar, and let's get into this video. Jumping in to let you know that we're doing 10-minute power and purpose consult calls with those who are entrepreneurs or looking to become entrepreneurs and are serious about stepping into a higher version of themselves. You can click on the link in the description in order to schedule your call. And once we jump on, we'll get clear on what's holding you back and what those next steps are for you and potentially see if you're a good fit to join us inside of the upcoming Power and Purpose Accelerator. So when I first got started as an entrepreneur in business, I couldn't seem to figure this game out. Right? I was making $800 max in my business, and I just kept doing this. I was trying new things. I was hiring new coaches. I was trying new strategies and tactics over and over again, but nothing was changing. No matter what I would do differently, it seemed like the same amount of money kept coming into my life, and I was unclear of why and unclear of what was holding me back. And then I started to make a little more money through force and through effort and just by hustling, and it started to burn me out. And then I burned it down and I looked back and I was at that same income level. And I was curious as to what it was. And I didn't realize that I was actually holding on to stories that were keeping me stuck. And the stories that you have are the first thing that are holding you back that you get to step into. Your stories around money. You see, I grew up with a single mom and a dad who was in and out of jail and on drugs, and this crafted my mindset around money. Always hearing them talk about money. My dad never paid child support, so this started to craft my mind. And the way that I saw money was if you spend it, then you are making the wrong decision and you're reckless, because that's what my dad did. He would spend his money. And then I also saw if you hold on to money and you don't spend it, then you're smart and intelligent, because that's the position that my mom was in. She was making $15 an hour raising 2 kids on her own, so she wouldn't spend her money. She would try to hold on to her money as much as possible. And that shaped my mind. So as a 22-year-old entrepreneur, as a 20-year-old entrepreneur, as a 21-year-old entrepreneur, I was able, because I made some shifts in my mindset, able to take my income from $840 per month to over $15,000 per month at 21 years old. But you see, what I did is I started to hoard the money and hold on to the money and hoard it and hold it and hold it and hold it. Trapping the money. And because I trapped the money, it didn't give me the ability to grow it. See, look at money as a relationship, because money is energy. Everything's energy. Look at money as a relationship. Let's say you seduce a woman into your life. You seduce a woman to come into your life, and she comes into your life, and you play this good game, you get her in, and she's in, and then all of a sudden, once she gets in, you trap her. How is she gonna feel? Is she gonna want to come back to you in abundance? Is she going to want to come to you more and more? Are you going to have a powerful relationship with her? No. And that's the same thing I was doing with money. So even though I forced it in and I forced it in over and over again, and it came to me, eventually it stopped. Because it knew my energy around money, my vibration was low, because I was in a scarcity mentality. And I was in a scarcity mentality because of the stories and the things that I held on to from my past. So number 1 is you get to step into your past and see what created these stories for you. Once I looked into my past and I understood that I was holding on to the money, I wasn't enjoying money, and I was holding on to money because of my relationship around money, because I saw that my mom held on to money, I started to understand that my mom was a single mother raising 2 kids making $15 an hour. I'm a 22-year-old, now 27, 22-year-old man making $15,000 plus per month. If she was in my position, she would have acted differently. And I get to utilize my money and act differently around it and enjoy it and have fun with it as well. Because money is energy and it wants to enjoy. It wants to have fun. You want to be able to utilize it, make the money, keep the money, grow the money, and enjoy the money. So look into the stories and what's actually holding you back, because they're keeping you trapped. Maybe you spend money a lot more than you should because that's what you saw. Maybe you hold on to money and you hoard money because that's what you think is right. If you find that there's a trap around money, there's blockages, and there may be other things, that is keeping you stuck from actually receiving more, allowing more to flow to you. Because money is flow, currency flows in and out. You utilize the money, you create the money, you receive the money, and you invest the money, you grow the money, put it into other things. But if you just hold on to it, you're stopping the energy. So allow the money to flow, but get clear on what the stories are that are holding you back from doing so. And the second step, once you do that and you dive into the pain and you dive into the story, step number 2 is to now create this vision for yourself. Get clear on that income that you desire to receive. Get clear on what it is that you want to come into you and map out how. What is it? Why do you want that much money? How are you going to do it? What, why, and how? Maybe it's receiving $10,000 per month. And when you set a goal for yourself and you get clear, make it big enough to excite you, but small enough to believe that it's possible. And your belief will continue to increase. But break down what, how much money, why do you want that much money, and how are you going to receive it? Understanding what you're doing, whether it be from your business or whatever it is. And when you know that it's from your business, then you get clear in the steps. I'm going to start implementing ads in my business. I'm going to start implementing this organic strategy. I'm going to start implementing this. Get very clear, because the clearer that you are, the more serious that you're telling the universe that you are, and the more things are going to begin to work in your favor. You're going to get on this vibration and begin to attract these things, and your reticular activating system is going to turn on to actually see the opportunities, to process the thoughts, and see the opportunities to bring it into your life. So that's step number 2. I told you I was going to give you a bonus one. Step number 3 is now step into this reality. So you're recreating your identity around money, which is extremely important. And you get to step into the reality of what it is that you desire to receive this money and step into the identity. So how do you do this? How do you reprogram your self-image? How do you reprogram your identity, your beliefs, which lead to your actions and your results? Same way that it was programmed in the beginning, that created the mindset that you now have around money. Through repetition. Through repetition of one, through repetition of you repeating to yourself and stating to yourself in the positive present tense the goal that you have. I'm so happy my business is now bringing in X amount of dollars per month. My business is now bringing in $10,000 per month. I'm so happy and grateful that my business is now bringing in whatever it is that you have set for yourself, that I'm now receiving X amount of dollars if you don't have a business per month. And repeating that to yourself, because you're reprogramming your mind through these affirmations. You're stating this to yourself. So affirm it to yourself over and over and over again. And be clear on what that's actually doing for you, and allow yourself to attach feelings. Because with affirmations, and we're going to get into the next thing as well, with affirmations, they don't matter unless there's actually feeling attached to it. Because the feeling is what's transforming you, setting you on a higher vibration, and allowing you to actually attract these things into your life. You give out the vibration in order to receive the vibration. You create it in order to receive it. So you have affirmations, and you also have visualization. Visualization is when you allow yourself to fully step into this, closing your eyes and seeing and feeling and experiencing it. Seeing and feeling and experiencing not just the money coming into your bank account, but seeing and feeling and experiencing the life that's created for you because of this. Getting clear in the steps, you know the steps and what you get to do at this point that you can take in order to make it happen. So you allow yourself to sit down and visualize you taking the steps to making it happen, it happening, and then the lifestyle afterward. So visualize that whole entire thing. You taking the steps with what you know how, maybe it's ads again, you getting clear and seeing yourself doing that and taking those actions. You're making it normal in your mind, you're normalizing in your mind. In order to normalize in your reality, you're making it a habit in your mind. So now when that thing occurs, you're able to take action. That's logical action, right? That's what you know. And then there's intuitive action. So the more that you allow yourself to sit and be with that through affirmations, through visualizations, through reading your story, your letter that you wrote to yourself, your 90-day letter in 90 days, what you're going to be receiving, and speaking this to yourself. Through doing this, what's going to happen is you're reprogramming your mind and you're getting yourself in tune with your intuition. You're getting yourself in tune with intuitive action. And this is action coming from the universe, from infinite intelligence, that you get to act on that may not make sense to you in the beginning. But you're going to get these action steps that come to you. And when you take intuitive action, you're moving yourself closer in a way that the universe is forming for you, that the higher power is forming for you and guiding you to do. You're reprogramming your mind, reprogramming your identity, and stepping into a new reality. Making these shifts and adding this into your life and your thought process and what it is that you're doing, you're completely recreating who you are. Now, if you're looking to bring more money into your life, comment more money down in the comment section down below, and you're going to actually begin to implement these steps. Because it is these steps, it is this work which matters most. the goal setting, getting clear, the affirmations, the visualization, the meditation to receive the answers. They say 1 hour of inner work is worth 7 hours of outer work. You get to reprogram your mind, your thought process, your identity, who you are, so you actually begin taking the actions. Because you may be in the position where you know what you need to do, but you're just not doing it. It's because your identity isn't aligned. It's an identity thing. And you get to shift your identity in order to step into that. Shift your identity to shift your reality. And that's exactly what you're doing right now around money. Now we're doing 10-minute consult calls with those who are entrepreneurs or entrepreneurial and looking to step into business and really are committed to stepping into their highest self in order to do so. Reprogram your mind and reprogram your identity. And you can click on the link in the description in order to get that call set up. Well, we'll jump on, dive into where it is that you're at, get clear on those steps, and see if you're a good fit to join us in our Power and Purpose Accelerator. We're not accepting everyone, so we have to make sure that you're a good fit for that. Step into this game and allow yourself to change. And your life will never be the same moving forward. I'm George Wohar, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.